guys, it's Amy here, and today I bring you my October book haul. So without really intending to, I have managed to acquire a few books in October. Most of them are from publishers though. I do have a couple that I pre-ordered myself, so I was very excited for those. I'm sure you can probably guess what they were anyway. If you kind of have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know what I was really excited for in October. So grab yourself a cup of tea. I've got peppermint today. Does that surprise anyone? I don't think so. And let's jump into the book haul. We'll start with publishers. Firstly, I was sent a couple of books from Penguin in honour of Black History Month. I was asked if I wanted to kind of have a couple of books sent to me, and I said yes, I'd like a fiction and a non-fiction, and so they sent me kind of a surprise. I didn't know what was coming beforehand. The fiction I got sent was The Emperor's Babe by Bernadine Evaristo. I'd never heard of this one before it landed on my doorstep. It follows a young girl named Zulika who apparently is a reluctant teenage bride. She likes hanging around with slave girls and drag queens, but then she catches the eye of the most powerful man on earth, the Emperor Septimus. So that sounds pretty good to me, and I was just flicking through then and noticed that the book actually seems to be in some kind of verse. I don't know if it rhymes or anything. I haven't read anything, but as you can see, it's not quite laid out as it usually would be in a normal book, so we shall see. Hopefully this one is a good one. And then the non-fiction they sent me for Black History Month was Changing My Mind, Occasional Essays by Zadie Smith. I've never read anything by Zadie Smith, but I do have White Teeth, I think? Yes, White Teeth on my TBR shelf, which I have had for years and I've just never got around to. But to be honest with you, the back of the book doesn't really give much away. It's just a load of quotes, and as it is a collection of essays, I imagine it covers a wide number of topics. So I am looking forward to reading this one actually. It's non-fiction November, so maybe I will pick up that one in November. I definitely need to kind of get back on my non-fiction game because I haven't read any... Oh no, I have read one this month, but I feel like I haven't read anything kind of solid for a while, so hopefully this will do that. Next from publishers, from Walker, I was sent The Dollmaker of Krakow by R.M. Romero. As soon as I saw the email about this one, I was very excited and requested it straight away because it is about the war, and I love those kind of books, as you guys probably know. This one is set in Poland in 1939, and it follows a doll maker who creates this doll, and then the doll comes to life, and she's there to help him try and save some of the Jewish people he knows when the Nazis come to occupy Poland. So that just sounds quite wonderful to me actually. I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. Also, the cover is absolutely stunning, don't you think? And the final one from publishers I have here is The Book of Forgotten Authors by Christopher Fowler. As you can probably guess from the title of the book, this is a collection of 99 different authors who have all been forgotten, their forgotten books and their unforgettable stories. In the contents here, the authors are split down into kind of sections. So we've got the Forgotten Disney Connection, we've got the Forgotten Rivals of Holmes, Bond and Miss Marple. That sounds like one I would quite enjoy because I do like my kind of Miss Marple, Agatha Christie type people. The Forgotten Books of Charles Dickens, The Forgotten Queens of Suspense. Lots of really good things. I think this is going to be a perfect book for kind of sitting on the coffee table, or just one kind of dip in and out of and just kind of discover something about a random author that you may not have heard of before. So yes, I'm really excited for reading that one. So moving on to the things I've actually bought for myself. Firstly, we have a magazine subscription which I subscribed to earlier this year, and I've had one already. This is the second one, and that is Popshot Magazine. This is the light issue. The first one that I received was called the Future issue, so this new one is the light issue. So it has lots of illustrations, poetry and short stories from various different people, all to do with light, as you can imagine, and the first one was all to do about the future. It's a really stunning literary magazine, and it's a nice one just to kind of dip in and out of and just kind of find something new. I've quite enjoyed like finding different authors that I've kind of really enjoyed the little short story from, and kind of hunting them down a bit more and seeing if they've got anything else that I can read. Just some wonderful things in here. So yes, I would highly recommend this. I think if you buy just a single issue, it's £6, which is a bit steep, but then for all the kind of printing and the colour and everything that goes inside, maybe not. But I subscribed and that only cost £10, and then you get 3 issues for the £10, so like £3 something each, so I think that's pretty reasonable. Next we have a graphic novel which actually one of you guys recommended to me in a recent video, so thank you very much. And that is The Boxer by Reinhard Kleist. So this is a World War II story again, and it's all in black and white, as you can see there. So this is more of a graphic memoir because it is a true story of a man surviving the Holocaust. It tells the story of a man named Herzko Haft who was imprisoned in a concentration camp and ended up being forced into boxing matches against his other prisoners by the SS guards. So that just it sounds incredibly interesting to me, and in a kind of graphic novel form. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this one goes and how it compares to the other kind of graphic novel memoirs that I've read, like Persepolis and Mouse, because those ones were really, really great. So I'll let you know on this one. And now we have 2 books that I pre-ordered in October and was very excited when they arrived on my doorstep. The first one, can you guess? It is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the illustrated version by J.K. Rowling, illustrated by Jim Kay. If you guys have been kicking around on my channel for a little while, you will know that the Prisoner of Azkaban is by far my favourite Harry Potter book, and so I was super excited when this one came out. Look at these stunning illustrations. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of not allowing myself to look through it because I don't want to like spoil myself for all the wonderful illustrations, so I'm hoping to read this one over Christmas possibly. But there are just so many books I want to read at the moment. I didn't even read the second illustrated book because I wasn't a huge fan of the Chamber of Secrets, to be honest, but maybe I should do that first before reading this one. That kind of seems to make more sense, but we will see. I'm really excited for it though. I also absolutely love the cover of this one. I think it's stunning. The colours are just wonderful. And the final book that I have to show you, one that I was so excited for, and I haven't finished it yet because I'm trying to like not read it as quickly as possible because I kind of want to like drag it out as long as I can, and that is The Book of Dust by Philip Pullman. So I am pretty much halfway through the book, and I love it so much. Like, Philip Pullman has such a way with words. I'm so excited to like, I just want all of the other books to be like ready so that when I finish this one I can just keep reading, but that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna read it by the end of the month so that I can tell you what I think of it in my wrap up. But yes, I'm trying to kind of not read it too quickly. I love the cover of this one as well, but I've also seen that they've brought out these new editions of his Dark Materials that are gorgeous, and it is so tempting to buy them, but I've already got like 3 different editions in paperback and a hardback edition, so I really don't need another one, so I'm having to like stop myself from buying them. But who knows what happened, who knows, maybe for Christmas I'll have to treat myself again. Oh, I definitely don't have enough room for more editions of these books. So those are all the books that I've acquired in October. I'd love to hear if you've read any of these and what you thought of them. What have you been buying recently? Come talk to me in the comments. As always, I will leave links to Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter and everything I've mentioned today down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and I will see you soon. Bye!